Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend. Welcome back to Tim Friend for the finale, the epilogue. What happens to our heroes 1 year later? What happened? Fade out, fade back in. Oh, champ. It's another fucking cutscene where we can't speed up the fucking dialogue. You made it. Come, relax. Look at him all regal. He looks good in a armored tuxedo. What? You came to say goodbye? I haven't seen you in so long. And you're leaving? Oh, champ. You gotta hang out with Hector. He's your bud. You're friends. Oh, you heard too? Now that word of my brother's death has spread. Go on, Hector. Come on. The throne can't be left empty forever. Oh, Hector, you'll be a good Marquess Ostia. You're a brave man. And just don't fucking Robert Baratheon it up. Being the leader of all Lycia doesn't really suit me. My brother let me play around for quite a while. He sure did. Months of wandering in the desert and shit like that. If I don't grow up soon, my brother won't be able to rest. The burdens Uther carried as Marquess Ostia. His feelings for the citizenry of Ostia and all of Lycia. I love Hector so much. In his armor tuxedo, I'll succeed him at everything. He's dedicated to being a better leader of Ostia than even Uther was. Easy to say, but I'm sure it's going to be difficult. Hector, it's Lynn, his whiff. Well, if it isn't Champ, it's been a long time. I miss you too, Lynn. Miss you too, cutie. But Champ's not here for long, though. That's sad, because we should hang out with them. Some friend, eh? Whoa, harsh bud, Hector. Oh, that's too bad. Oh yes, Champ. We've a favor to ask of you. What is it, Lynn? I'll do anything you ask of me. It's a little bit premature, but would you be our first child's godparent? Oh, of course. I know who it is. And well, of course, you are the patron to our romance after all. That's true. I did get you together. Name? We've already decided on that. We're going to name him Uther, after my brother. That's funny, because they don't have a son, they have a daughter. Oh, it's cute. I beg your pardon. What if it's a girl? It's my child. It will be a boy. Whoa, that's bizarrely misogynist, Hector. We'll pit him against Eliwood's son to see who's the strongest. Nope. It's funny. This is all he ever talks about. Oh, Hector, you'll get over it. Honestly, I don't know if he'll ever grow up. It's true. You should be with the real bad. With me the whole time. So, Champ, if it is a girl, they fucking name it Lilina. Are you leaving? Say, Champ, do you remember Athos's final words? Yeah, I do. He was talking about Fire Emblem 6. I sealed Armad's away, like it used to be, but I can still feel its power pulsing inside me. That fucking curse. War is coming. Someday, a terrible war. When that day comes, I want you to be there when that day comes. Yeah, I mean, I won't be. They don't introduce the fucking tactician part in Fire Emblem 6. I want you to guide my children and me. Oh, look at that fucking badass Hector. Coolest Hector. Why the fuck isn't he in Smash? Take out Marth. Put in Hector. Because we need Fire Emblem characters. This is the credits. Thank you, Satoru Iwata, the executive producer who passed away very recently. But goddamn, if this is one of the games that he influenced his creation of, then he truly is one of my favorite Nintendo people. Alright, we're gonna... Can we skip past this? Can we skip credits and still see... Can Googling skip FE7 credits, see character endings? Can you? That's not what you want. God damn it. Well, we'll kind of hang out and talk through the credits. So, like I've said, I've been playing the newest Fire Emblem game. I played it. It came in two versions. like a Pokemon usually does, Conquest and Birthright. And unlike Pokemon, they're both totally different stories, which I really appreciate them doing. I played through Conquest first because I imagine it had the most fun for me, and I was right. Conquest I really enjoyed. It was really a break from the sort of the part they set up with Awakening. Oh my god, is that the credits? That's all the credits? Holy shit. But I really like Conquest, is I guess what I'll say for now. Probably talk more about it at some other point. Here's the turn count for all the missions I did. Holy shit, you can tell where I had to wait. Like 27 turns was grinding nils. 20, 24, oh gosh, and then there's like 8. There's 42 turns on Dragon's Gate. Holy shit. That was me running around and opening chests. 35 on Night of Farewells. That was a water one. Fuck that shit. 639 turns. Piece of cake. Super fast. That was not. Oh, Matthew. They've got to bring you up first. Died it in search of truth. Oh, God. Oswin. Impregnable Knight. Oswin's cool. I like the armor in his sprite. It's a very sort of... makes him feel very tough. Served as vassal for Marcus Ostia. He was a calm, reasonable voice in Lycia's ruling government. Read that off the capture, because it's got a little bit of a delay, and I missed it when it was up here. Sarah returned to Ostia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs, but lately she's begun to enjoy her free time. Boring. Marcus, what you doing, buddy? Did end up using you a little bit. So you got 31 fights and 20 kills, I guess. Marcus returned to Faerie with Eliwood, and as the head of the Knights of Faerie, dedicated his life to training young squires. Yes, he does. Lowen, swift knight. That's not true. He's like the slowest cavalier. Lowen replaced Marcus as the most famed knight in all Faerie. His endless zeal served Faerie well through his life. I like it. Good job, Lowen. Rebecca, a wildflower. I missed that cute face. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Faerie. She has formed a family, and yet she still serves Faerie well. I mean, you can still serve Faerie. You can work and have a family. Weird shit. That was weird. Don't say that shit. Dorcas returned to Faerie and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly. Yay. Go Dorcas. Bartray. Bartray continued his quest from country to country. He would appear in Fire Emblem 6. Rumors say that he fell in love with his own mortal enemy. Which was bullshit, impossible to find. The paired ending! Yay! They were married after the conflict, and were gifted with twin boys, who would appear in Fire Emblem 6. Their time in Faerie was happy until bounty hunters came for Nino. To protect her family, she disappeared. Urk vanished, looking for her. Sad times, but I'm glad they got together, because Urk's young. It makes sense for him to get with Nino. They're both very young. Priscilla returned to Etruria's Count Caerleon. Oof, that's quite a mouthful of vowels. Her adopted parents met her not with harsh rebukes, but with tears of joy. Ow. Florina, look at how many fucking fights Florina had. Jesus Christ, 111 kills too. After Lyn abdicated rule of Caelin, Florina returned to Ilia. She remained shy, but this shyness has made her strong within. Oh, Lyn abdicated rule of Caelin. Dun dun dun. After Caelin was placed under Ostian rule, Kent became its steward. The Crimson Shield, I love it. His dedication earned him the love of his people. And I ended up liking him too. Sane, the Green Lance. When Ostia took over the rule of Caelin, Sane resigned and became an independent knight. Like a Ronin. His love of women is unchanged. That's right, buddy. You should go make out with your buddy Kent, though. Will, archer without equal, and archer without combat. We never had him fight, looks like. Go us. Will remained a knight of Caelin even after Ostia took over. He became the commander of Ostia's Caelin Archer Division. I like it. Raven vanished without a word because emo teens, cannot survive in the outside world. Many reports have placed him in Arafin, but none could be confirmed. What's the point of that? Okay. Lucius never entered combat in Hector's story, but he fought in Lyn's story. Lucius lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arafin. He built a small orphanage where he now cares for helpless children. Oh, I bet that's the one that appears in Fire Emblem 6. That's cool. Canis, Seeker of Wisdom. Canis returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. Sad day. His child was raised by his old mother. And they both appear in Fire Emblem 6, because game's got prequelitis. Dart, Badon's commando. Dart took a grave wound protecting Fargus in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in Foray. What if he fucking regained his memories from his grisly-ass wound? That'd be nice. Fiora, wing-born warrior. Fiora flew many missions as the head of a mercenary company. Good. Her donation saved many poor families in Ilia from destitution. Yeah, I like Fiora. She's a cutie. Legault, the Hurricane. After the battle, Legault traveled the lands looking for a single strength growth. Black Fang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. What? Strangely phrased, but okay. Nils, child of destiny. Nils vanished through the gate in order to seal it from the other side. Oh, those who saw him go will never forget his look of sorrow. Oh man, what a bummer. Isadora, still a cutie. As a Knight of the Imperial Guard, what does that mean? Lady served as a guard to Lord Eleonora. She continued to study to be a lady up until she wed, and she got married to Harkin, who did not appear in our playthrough. Heath, Wandering Knight. Heath moved to Ilia and became a mercenary knight of some fame. Just not the most, but some. He fought not for country, but for people in need. I like him. I like Heath. He's a good guy. Wrath, the Wolf of Sassay. Wrath returned to his tribe in Sassay. His deeds earned him warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf, who would appear in Fire Emblem 6 as pretty terrible if I remember correctly. Hawkeye returned to Nevada and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter, whom he trains to be guardian of the desert. And she also appears in Fire Emblem 6, because goddamn, all these characters are connected to Fire Emblem 6, including Geats, who's basically pointless in this game. Geats resumed his aimless wandering. He still searches for land that he can finally call his own. I think it's his brother Geese, actual name Geese, in Fire Emblem 6. Farina far surpassed her duties as commander of the Pegasus Knights of Ilia. She became a commander. Her skill earned her fame, as well as high prices. She's obsessed with money. Pent and Louise. They always get the paired ending because they start off married and I like them. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria and left it in Sicilia. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Louise endured. Yay. They should be happy because they're adorable. Carol, the Saint of Swords. Once, Carol was known as the Sword Demon. Now he bears a new name. What prompted this change? He will not say. Bum, bum, bum. Remember how he was the emo-est teen of all? Now he's a fucking Buddhist-ass monk or some shit. Jafar vanished in the final moments of the last battle. He still avoids the bounty hunters who seek out the famed Angel of Death. What a bummer. If you get Nino and Jafar together, they just run away from bounty hunters for the rest of their life. What a bummer. Some rumors say that Vida died at the hands of Byrne forces. Jesus. Others say she now serves Byrne's Prince Zephiel. She doesn't appear in Fire Emblem 6, though. Renault, burdened bishop. No one knew the old him. No one knew what became of him. He vanished, as though he never existed. Because, who cares? He gives a lot of backstory on Nurgle, so it's fair. It's fair, Renault. Your existence is justified. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Oh. Merlinus, cheery merchant. Merlinus opened a shop in Ostia, but it was forced to close. Okay. He plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Eliwood himself. Why was it forced to close then? What the fuck's the point of that shit? Eliwood and Ninian, yay. Eliwood, Knight of Lycia, Ninian, Child of Destiny. Eliwood and Ninian were wed after the conflict. Ninian gave up her old life as a dragon and her people to enjoy a brief life with Eliwood. They have a son named Roy, who will one day take up arms to defend his nation. Spoiler alert for the previous game. Hector and Lyn. God, Lyn has a lot of battles. Hector succeeded his brother as the Marquess of Ostia, but the pain of his brother's death weighed heavily on him. His beloved Lyn gave him comfort and helped him become an enlightened leader. Yay! Not as cute as you'd want, but still nice. Champ, famed genius. That's how you know that I'm really cool, because I'm famous. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Byrne, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. Because he didn't keep that promise he made to Hector. He doesn't come back in Fire Emblem 6. Maybe he dies. Castle Ostia. Older Hector! Thanks for coming, Elliewood. Where are you? There you are. It's like 30-year-old Elliewood. Hector, long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral. 15 years now. So they're probably, early 30s. Look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? That's how time functions, Hector. It waits for no man. Uh-huh. Even Elliewood knows that sentence was dumb. Time certainly does speed right by. My father's disappearance, his death, the fight with Nurgle that I didn't tell my son about, those fire dragons I also didn't tell him about. The memories are so vivid. It might have happened yesterday. Is Ninian still alive? Who knows? Nurgle. What a blackheart he was. I'm still mad about that. I've had enough of battles like that. Ooh, no you haven't, buddy. Is that your son over there? Hiding? Off screen? I've been wanting to introduce you, but there's been no chance. So how old is Roy at this point? Because it's been 15 years since the funeral. So he's younger than 15. Look at him. He's tiny and adorable. Look at him. Do you need something, Father? Say hello to Marcus Ostia. Yes, sir. Oh, what a cutie. A pleasure to... Oh, God, I burped in the middle of fucking Roy's talk. Pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. My name is Roy. Yes, people know your name. He would know. Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. Well, I guess that means I should introduce my daughter then. Yes, got it. Lilina. Oh, look at tiny Lilina with her mega ellipses. What an adorable little face. This is cute. What, are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend. And his son, who is... he's ineffective, but then again, you're kind of ineffective too. Hello, Lilina. This is Roy. He's the same age as you. How old are you, though, at this point? Nice to meet you. Lilina? Let's be friends. Oh, they are friends. We can play over there. So, let's go do that. Mega ellipsis. It's okay. Go on. Ah! Oh, he kind of like pushes her out. This is cute little bows in the hair. Cute. What a cute child. See, Elliewood knows. Good thing she took after her mother. Sick burns, Elliewood. She looks just like me, doesn't she? She kinda does. It's the hair, really. You're a sarcastic one, Marcus Ostia. Oh, Elliewood with the fucking sweet-ass burns. Come on now. You're the one putting on airs. Come on, now you're the one putting on airs, Marcus Foray. Ha 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 ha. Seems even more stilted when they take the time to type it all out one at a time. The only thing older about you is your appearance. And he appears even older in Fire Emblem 6 with a full fucking blue-ass beard. Don't tell me you even behave like this. Don't tell me you still behave like that even now that you're the Marcus. I'm always on top of my duties as Marcus. This fucking stern-ass Hector sentence. When I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. That's some fucking Ned Stark, Robert Baratheon shit. Hector. By the way, I heard that the King of Bern... Oh shit, died. It was fairly sudden, too. This is the intro to the plot for Fire Emblem 6. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, all of our spies died, so we got new ones. He was killed in an assassination attempt on Prince Zephiel. Bum bum bum. The prince? I trust he was unharmed. You will wish he was harmed. It's a strange tale. At first, I'd heard that the prince was killed. Then, new information came in. 3 days later. God damn it. Oh, I wish it went faster. Even though it's the very, very end, I wish it was faster. The information came in 3 days later that the king had died. Do you remember Archsage Athos' prediction? Is something happening in Bern? Yes, something is happening in Bern. I don't know. It's gonna take a little while, though. Enough time to grow a full beard and for them to grow up a little more. Father, can I show Roy my pony? Holy shit, what a spoiled child. Yes, go ahead. Be careful. It's a pony. Oh, look at that cute-ass anime shit. It's adorable. That's adorable. Little cute-ass kids. For the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. Oh, Hector. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Whew, you will. Once again, Lycia brings hope. If that turns out to be wrong, what does that mean? No, it must happen. I mean, it's just hope. It's not like fucking an actual solution. It's just hope. Still gotta beat the game. Let's burn keep. Bum bum bum. Zephiel. Much later, Zephiel. God, enigmatic man. For what reason have you awakened a demon dragon? Not just a dragon, a demon dragon. Who are you? Dragon. Blood. What? That's the shittiest. It's terrible. Oh, look at that. Little Elliewood and an Indian dragon. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope they got to live a long time. I hope she got to live as long as possible. Thanks for joining us through this adventure through faux medieval Europe and with swords and magic and spears and horses and pegasi and dragons, and most important of all, love. That's right. Well, someday we'll play another Fire Emblem game when the Fire Emblem Fates buzz dies down. We'll come back and we'll walk you through another story of life, love, laughter, and mostly believing in each other and the power of friendship, and legendary weapons happening at the end, and the villain being just very megalomaniacal and having to force myself to laugh and forcing people to get together. Not forcing, but really puppeteering them. Alright, you have a good day now, guys. You just have a good week. Tim Friend.